This episode of Trojan TV is sponsored by Gauthier's Archery. Archery is our business. And Verano Tan. Relax, renew, revive. And by Megasin Tents and Events. When things are done right, they last forever.
Good afternoon, Trojans. I'm Izzy.
And I'm Xander. Welcome to another exciting episode of Trojan TV.
We've got a packed show for you today, starting off with a heartwarming story about a new partnership aimed at supporting the health and well-being of TCAP students and families.
That's right, Izzy. The TCAP School District and Northwest Michigan Health Services have joined forces to provide free medical and mental health services to our community.
From checkups to counseling, this partnership is ensuring that every student has access to the care they need to thrive both academically and personally.
TCAPs and Northwest Michigan Health Services have been working on making a free health center for all TCAP students.
Our goal is to be able to provide services, on-site or more accessible to students so that they're able to get to appointments when maybe they wouldn't have been able to before. So things like wellness visits, so we can do just routine annual wellness visits, we can do sports physicals, we do sick visits, so if you think you have like strep throat or a rash or something like that going on.
The health center welcomes everyone, even if they don't have insurance.
We take all comers, if you will. A family or a student that doesn't have insurance, they're welcome. They can't afford something, they're welcome.
I think it will benefit students because there are a lot of students that don't have insurance and families can't afford to have doctor's appointments.
I think it's going to be pretty helpful. I mean, it's free healthcare for somebody who doesn't have it. It won't take like a half an hour to go to a place. It would just be like right there, and they help you immediately. So I think it's just really fast help, and it's going to be great.
The health center has a number of benefits for TCAPs families.
So that community health worker will worry about services that the family may need, like heating, money, medications, transportation, that kind of thing. A school-based health center helps kids stay in school, they're better performers, and it's less disruptive to their families.
It will provide us with more healthy solutions so they don't miss out on things that might be important.
You guys have any issues or concerns, come in, and if you have any questions, feel free to just drop by, take a tour, and get your questions answered.
This has been Ronan Dane reporting for Trojan TV.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a great opportunity for students in our district. In other news, we bid farewell to a legendary figure in TCAPs.
Yes, after an incredible 32-year career, our beloved band teacher, Mr. Deneen, is retiring.
Mr. Deneen has touched the lives of countless students over the years, inspiring a love for music and excellence in performance.
Xander and Eden caught up with Mr. Deneen to talk about his decision, career, and what lies in store for the EMS music program. Let's check it out.
After 32 years of hitting the right notes, Mr. Deneen is retiring from our school's band. Let's talk to him about his amazing career and achievements at East.
I still love teaching, but I want to retire while I still love teaching. I don't want to be one of those people that sticks around and is really grumpy and angry and doesn't like it anymore. It's time for me to step aside and let somebody else take over.
Deneen's love for music goes all the way back to when he was a student.
I started playing in band in 5th grade, and I thought my band teacher was the coolest person in the whole world. And I dreamed that someday I would be a musician. And so I went to the University of Michigan to play the saxophone, and it was my saxophone teacher actually who started putting me in positions of having to teach, because he saw in me the capacity and the interest in teaching. And I'm forever grateful to him and a number of other mentors.
2 now half notes.
Deneen's career span includes teaching over 3,000 students, both at East and Central High Schools, and summers with the marching band.
My proudest moments over the years have been leading our bands at the state music conference. The first time our students played at the state music education conference was many, many years ago. at Hill Auditorium on the campus of the University of Michigan, where I played a lot of concerts as a student. So it was really it was a proud moment for me to be back on that stage conducting my own students.
As TCAPS looks to replace the legendary presence in the music department, Mr. Deneen says the band program is in good hands with Mr. Vieira.
The band program, I think, is poised to be even better than it is right now. In fact, I'm sure it's going to be even better. Mr. Vieira is our high school band teacher. He's in his late 20s and is full of great ideas and energy. And he's doing wonderful things at the high school. He also teaches classes here at East and is doing great things with our middle school students.
Students and staff appreciate Mr. Deneen's experience, wisdom, and kindness, and say they will miss him and his presence at East.
He taught me everything I know about the instrument I play. I like the music we play and doing jazz band and the field trips.
Obviously, he taught me how to play my instrument, but also he kind of just he taught me how to play it while enjoying it and enjoy playing for other people as well.
I think everything that he does in the school, for not only for our school, for our EMS music department, for our district music department, I think everything he does shows leadership and teamwork.
He's always got a really positive attitude. He's got a big smile on his face. He talks to all different people, whether he's in the UA wing or comes down to the 6th grade wing, and he is just always got this positive vibe about him.
This has been Xander, Eden, and Matthew reporting for Trojan TV.
Thanks, guys. We wish Mr. Deneen all the best in his well-deserved retirement and thank him for his dedication to his students.
EMS has some new exciting additions to their extracurricular activities. There's a chess club, a wildlife group, and lots of other things going on here lately.
That's right, Xander. There's also another chance to flex your mental muscles with our first ever spelling bee.
Malia checked out the event and caught up with the winners who are headed to the Regional B.
Self-reliant. SELF hyphen RELIANT. Say it again. Self-reliant.
For the first time, East Middle School finally hosts a spelling bee.
And we're going to hold our applause. This was probably East Middle School's first spelling bee in a long time at least. And all the ELA teachers decided it'd be a fun opportunity for students to be a part of. And so I decided to help put it together.
Spelling bees in preparation are about more than just spelling. Students increase their vocab, concepts, and English usage by going through the process.
I noticed that students were taking their time and focusing on the words and making sure that they had all the right information. And I was really impressed with how respectful the students were to each other. Even when they got eliminated, they were all good sports about it and congratulating each other.
Winners of the spelling bee move on to the regionals in Kalamazoo.
I think it's really cool that I won, and that I guess that it could say that I'm the best speller in the school.
Spelled some pretty hard words, and I was able to go to I will be able to go to the district competition.
All right, that's the end of round 3.
Miss Vasquez was pleased with the results of the spelling bee.
And it was really awesome to see all the participation and how what amazing spellers we have at East Middle School.
This has been Malia reporting for Trojan TV.
And finally, we have a special student profile for you today.
Meet Noah Watkins, the talented student at EMS whose passion for guitar has his fellow classmates on their feet.
Talent is all over EMS, whether it's sports, music, or book smarts. Noah Watkins, an EMS 8th grader, stands out when it comes to the arts.
I think I started taking the guitar seriously about 6 or 7 months ago, but I really started learning just with simple songs and stuff like that, you know, getting chord progressions down, basic power chords, all that stuff. And then I really started moving on to like solos a little bit ago, like I'd say 4 months ago. And just from there, it just kind of took off.
When it comes to his inspiration, one person in particular played a major role in his musical passion.
One of my biggest inspirations was my dad, because I just saw his talent and skill when he was like still around with me, and that just kind of inspired me to be my own person and do what I really want to do. I think honestly he'd be proud of how far I've come in music and art, and just honestly all the topics that I'm interested in.
During the 8th grade awards ceremony, Noah had the chance to show off his skills to his peers.
Yeah, it was really exciting seeing everybody cheer for him and then seeing him like really enjoy playing guitar out there.
I thought it was really fun, and I'm really thankful for the people that let me do that and people that worked with me to do that. And honestly, I was just great.
This has been Brody and Jack reporting for Trojan TV.
Thanks, guys. How cool is it that someone from our school can shred the guitar like that?
Yeah, right? Well, that's all we have for today, Trojans. Thanks for tuning in to Trojan TV.
Remember, you can find more news and features on our YouTube channel, Trojan TV East.
Have a great weekend.
Bye!